Yo, we back with another video, top 10. This is 2011 to 2021. Current date, this is going to be interesting. The last one had a little Peyton Manning slander behind it, but we move on from that. It's fine. This one, this is not going to have players. Of course, some of them played longer than 2010. They play like 2011 and so forth, but I won't add them to this list out of respect of the players that I have on here. I mean, there's no knock on them because they're still in the top 10. But I think we can add other players on this list that aren't the same. So I just kind of want to switch it up. But you guys still can let me know your top 10s of this list at the end of the video. Please sure to leave a like and subscribe as well. Now let's go ahead and hop into it. Starting off at number 10, I'm going to put Anthony Costanzo, big brute at left tackle. I did Tariq Glenn last time at number 10. But I think Anthony Costanzo, if he was a little bit healthier and he would have stayed longer, longevity, of course he retired on his own terms, which is a good thing, but I think if he would have stayed longer and, he probably would have been a little bit more consistent, he would have been higher on the list for me. But, this top 10 is a pretty big deal. He still was a very pivotal piece. I think he could have been better, but I enjoyed Anthony Costanzo's time as an Indianapolis Colts player, so I'll put him in my 10 out of 2011 to 2021. On to number 9, I left it at a tie. It's a two-way tie between Mike Adams and Antoine Bethea. Now, I love both of these guys. Mike Adams was a forced fumbled machine. He caught a lot of interceptions as well. Antoine Bethea was more of the coverage style type safety. I enjoyed both of them for when they played for the Indianapolis Colts. That's why I have them at number 9. But the players above him, of course, they're probably got a little bit more favoritism when it comes to these picks. And I hope you guys understand. Number 8 is Marlon Mack. Marlon Mack is a dog, man. We had some running backs in the past, but Marlon Mack's explosiveness when he stepped on the scene was electric. Like that year, you just knew when the season after, before he got hurt, he was gonna just destroy, man. We just knew before he got hurt, if he would have had the same production, he would have had his contract already. We could just leave it at that. He would have definitely been Jonathan Taylor before Jonathan Taylor. He was just that dude. Marlon Mack was so nice when healthy, man. Hopefully he comes back this year and, shows us a little flash of what he usually had previously before he got hurt. So, yeah, he's definitely at number 8 for me. Number 7 is another running back, Jonathan Taylor. I put him above Marlon Mack, of course, because of the second half production of Jonathan Taylor. The dude, he has a very high ceiling. I didn't want to put him too high, but I think running backs like these definitely do not come often as the Indianapolis Colts, because we've seen our share of running backs, Trent Richardson, of course, of that nature when they just couldn't pull it off. But I think these two are definitely worthy of my top 10 list when it goes to 2011, 2021. Of course, there's other players you can put in the list, but I'll mention that at the end of the video. On to number 6. It's going to be DeForest Buckner. DeForest Buckner is probably one of the staples of the defense. Without Buckner, he really, our defense really lacks when he's not on the field. And he's just that force, that unstoppable force in the middle of the field, and he just wreaks havoc whenever he's there. So I definitely had to put him in this top 10 from 2011 to 2021. I think he's probably one of the most important Colts players, and he's only been here for like a year. And he's definitely one of the most important pieces in my past time from 2011 2021, because we had some rough patches, man. And I think he definitely was one of those forces, or one of those guys that the Colts fans are going to love for a while. We're going to be moving on. Next up is Adam Vinatieri, the GOAT, man. Adam Vinatieri is the number 5th pick. He's the GOAT. I couldn't put him any higher because there's other players I think that should be above him, but he definitely, got us a Super Bowl. He was there. He's just a legendary kicker. And it's not right if you don't have him in your top 10, man. So I had to put him in there. Number 4 is going to be Darius Leonard. Now, I know I might receive backlash for this, but Darius Leonard in the top 4, this was tough. Darius Leonard is a maniac. He got the nickname for a reason. He's led the league in tackles his rookie season. His pick sixes. I think he's played well. He had his ups and downs, but he's probably one of the most consistent linebackers. Definitely top 3 linebackers in the NFL right now. So I had to put him in my top 5 list. Number 3, T.Y. Hilton. T.Y. Hilton's a Colts favorite. Hashtag bring T.Y. home. The dude is a legend in Indianapolis, man. He took over the veteran role. He led the league in receiving yards when he was in Indianapolis Colts. He's definitely one of my favorites. And it's not right to not have T.Y. Hilton up there. It's like he's just that guy. You know, when he's healthy and when he's out there, you know, when he was playing with the Andrew Lucks, when he was out there with Luck, man, it was just a fire duo. You just knew T.Y. was going to explode, especially you guys even know him for destroying the Houston Texans. You guys know him for doing that. Like, it's T.Y.'s home. Jonathan Joseph, everything. He has to be top 3. Has to be. 2011 to 2021. Number 2, Quentin Nelson. Big Q has to be in the top 3 from 2011 to 2021. He changed the scene. Probably one of the best linemen Indianapolis Colts have ever seen. Ever. He's one of the best to do one of the best left guards, and he's not even done yet. Doesn't even have a Super Bowl, but he is one of the best left guards of this generation. He's just a game changer, bro. One of the best pull blockers. Like, well, when we talk about the Rams and Colts, we're talking about him versus Donald. Who's going to win that fight? Nobody knows. That's going to be electric. He's one of the best of his position, and I haven't seen somebody do something like Quentin Nelson for a while now. That says a lot. He's the best left guard in the NFL today. Fight me about it if you want. I don't care, but he is the best left guard in the NFL. Hands down. Quentin Nelson has to be top 3. And number 1, you know I have to give it to Andrew Luck. Number 1, coming out of Stanford, dude, Andrew Luck was just a game changer. You know, after we got rid of Peyton, we were so comfortable with Luck. We know if he would have stayed around, we could have got us to a Super Bowl. We just know that. But I think the lack of protection really held off Andrew Luck's career. It really did. But, you know, it's all good at the end of the day. The times he was on the field, that Chiefs game and all that dive in the end zone, the moments Luck had, he just shown excellence. You know, every season started, everyone knew Andrew Luck was a top 5 quarterback whenever he touched the field. Hands down. You know, you had your Brady's, you had your Drew Brees, you had your Rodgers, but you know Andrew Luck was a top 5 quarterback when he's on the field. He played well without an offensive line. When Quentin Nelson got there, it got better, but I just think it was a little too late for the health sake of Andrew Luck. And, you know, it was unfortunate when he retired. It really was, man. It broke people's hearts. I don't even want to bring up that date because I know some people might still be torn from that situation. But hey, even though he retired early, he still goes down to one of the best Colts that ever put on that jersey. Hands down, one of the best Colts, man. So he just got my number 1 pick. But you guys let me know your thoughts. The top 10 from 2011 to 2021. Your list may be different. I know I forgot Ryan Kelly, but if you want to add him in there, feel free to do so. If you want to add Eric Ebron, feel free to do so. I'm not putting him in my list. But, you know, you can put Ryan Kelly in there, swap him out with Anthony Costoso. I know some people might do that, but, you know, it's all good at the end of the day. I know I left out Kenny Moore, Darius Butler. I know I left out a few people, but, you know, this is my list. You know, this is not a debate here. It's not. Some people get that mistaken. Some people think, oh, because I say a list, it's time for a debate. This is a self-opinionated list. That's why I said give me your list instead of debating about it. But, you know, it's all good. You guys let me know in the comment section your top 10 from 2011 to 2021. This is Marcus, and until next time, you've been Culture Shock.